Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another tone and stretch video. Today we're going to be spicing up our workout a little bit by doing a circuit. So for our circuit style format, we're going to be performing 3 exercises that we repeat for 4 rounds. So we're going to be doing these 3 exercises 4 times. We're going to be performing them for 30 seconds of work and then have a 15-second rest in between. That's how I'm going to be performing the exercises. If you need more rest, feel free and go at your own pace. So we're going to perform our quick warm-up, do our circuit exercises, and then afterwards we're going to do a few other exercises after that, some standing, some in the chair, but they'll be a little bit lighter after the circuit. Okay? So grab your weights if you have them. If you don't, that's okay. You can always use a water bottle or soup cans, whatever you have nearby, or you can just perform this with your body weight. That's perfectly fine too. So we're going to begin by getting those arms and legs marching, waking the body up in the morning. Arms and legs pumping, getting those knees high. And if you move your hands faster, your legs will go faster. But again, go at your own pace. All right, now I'm going to have us continuing with our marching, but we're going to be pausing the knees at the top. Doing this, we're working a little bit more balance. I should have mentioned earlier, if you need a chair to hold on for extra stability, feel free throughout the workout. Anything that helps you, okay? All right, now we're gonna go into those butt kicks where we're bending the knees. I also like to pull my elbows back for this movement, opening the chest and shoulders up. Let's do 3 more here. We're going to go 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're going to transition into stepping the feet side to side, and I'm going to be swinging the arms. So we're opening the hips up a little bit with the feet, getting the arms moving at the same time. And again, like I mentioned earlier, if you need to hold on to a chair, keep that nearby if you need any extra support for these exercises. All right, everybody. Now I'm going to have us taking those arms and we're punching them across the body. You see, we're going to be rotating the torso, getting some movement in our hips also as we bring those arms across the body. All right, very good. Up next, we're going to be alternating, reaching those arms as high as it's comfortable for you. Okay, reaching those arms as high as it's comfortable, listening to your own body, going at your own pace. All right, and we'll relax with this one. Up next, we're going to be rolling the shoulders down and back. If you hear any creaks or cracks, that's okay. We're going to be taking our time around any tight areas in the upper body. All right. relax the shoulders. Going down to our lower body, we're doing the same thing. I'm stepping my feet out, rotating the hips in a circle. So for this exercise, I like to imagine I'm inside of a barrel and want my hips to go around the perimeter. All right, now we're going to be going the opposite way. Again, legs straight. We're rotating the hips in a circle. Up next, we're sticking with the hips. We're now going to be going side to side with the hips. So thinking about sticking our hips out one way and then sticking them out the opposite way. So I'm going left and right. Next, I'm going to give you a little quarter turn so you can see me better. Now we're going to be hinging at the waist. I'm pushing my hips back. While I'm here, I have a soft bend in the knees. I'm driving the feet into the floor, standing up tall. So while we're here, we're having the movement happen at the hips, sticking our tail back, soft bend in the knees, and coming up. I don't want you thinking about rounding the shoulders forward. So this is what we don't want to do. We want to keep that chest out proud. Movement happens down here at the hips, and then standing up tall. Let's get 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, shake it out. Okay. Last one for our warm-up, then we're hopping into our circuit. We're going to be twisting the arms across the body, loosening everything up. Getting some good movement into the spine, waking the body up. And we can relax with this, everybody. So, as I explained in the beginning of the video, we're going to be doing a circuit style workout today. So just to repeat myself, we're going to have 3 exercises that we perform for 30 seconds. We're going to have a 15-second rest and then perform the next exercise. We're going to do these 3 exercises for 4 rounds total, so it'll be about 9 minutes of work. Then we'll do a few exercises after our circuit, and we're going to stretch it out after that. So let me demonstrate the exercises we're going to perform, and then we'll hop into it. For our first one, we'll grab our weights. If you don't have weights, you can always use water bottles, soup cans, or your own body weight will do. So our first exercise for 30 seconds will be bicep curls. We're bending those elbows, soft bend in the knee, core tight. After we're done our 30 seconds of bicep curls, we're going to put the weights down, and then we're going to go into our squats, bending those knees, pushing the hips back. And again, if you need a chair or a countertop to hold on to, that's perfectly fine. After our 30 seconds of squats, we're going to go into calf raises for 30 seconds. So again, real quick to recap, we have our bicep curls. After that, we'll put our weights down. Then we have our squats. And then after that, we're going to have 30 seconds of calf raises. Let me get my timer ready, and then we will jump into our workout. Alrighty, everybody, we're picking those weights up and we're gonna have our bicep curls for 30 seconds. This is gonna be the top of our first round, and we have 4 rounds total of our 3 exercises. Again, little bend in the knees, keeping the core tight, bending those elbows, getting the arms nice and strong. All right, we got 10 more seconds here, and then we have a 15-second break. And 3, 2, 1, perfect. All right, we have a 15-second break, everybody. You can put those weights down. In 10 seconds, we're gonna be performing our squats, bending those knees. So get ready, we have 3 seconds, and let's get it. We're gonna do our squats for 30 seconds. All right, this is still our first round. We have 4 rounds total, only going down as far as it's comfortable for you. Good, bending those knees, sitting the hips back. We're halfway there already, 15 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, awesome. Shake it out. We have a 15-second break, and then we're gonna go into our calf raises, lifting the heels up and down. All right, we got 3 seconds, everybody. Let's get ready, and we're hopping into our calf raises. This is gonna be the last exercise of our first round, and we're gonna have 3 more rounds after this one, okay? Let's get it. We got those calf raises, getting the legs pumping. This is almost like our active rest after our first 2 exercises. So we should be catching our breath with this one. Almost there. We have 5 seconds left. And time. All right, we have a 15-second break. We're hopping back into those bicep curls. This is the top of the second round. And again, we have 4 rounds total. All right, so get ready, grab your weights or whatever you have close by, and we're going back into those bicep curls. This will be our second round of 30 seconds of work, 15-second rest in between. Top of the second round, and we're gonna have 4 rounds total. There we go, getting those arms pumping. We're more than halfway there. We have about 10 more seconds. Here we go, and 3, 2, 1, awesome. 15-second break, and then we're going back into our squats again. All right, keeping the body loose while we're here, catching your breath. We have 3 seconds, and we're going into our squats. Let's get it. Good, big breath out as we're standing up tall. Let's go, 10 more seconds. And time, great job. Shake it out. We're gonna go into our calf raises next. This is gonna be the bottom of the second round. After we perform our calf raises, we're gonna have 2 more rounds, okay? And we have those calf raises. Let's get it. Getting the heels up and down for 30 seconds. This is gonna be the bottom of our second round. Almost there, less than 10 seconds. And time, everybody. Awesome job. We are in the thick of it. 2 more rounds to go. In 10 seconds, we're gonna pick those weights back up for our bicep curls. All right, get ready. And 3, 2, 1, we got those bicep curls. Again, making sure we keep a little bend in the knee, core tight, controlling the weights on the way down. So we don't just want to be dropping the weights. We want to have those arm muscles controlling them as we lower them back down. And that's time. Awesome job. We have that 15-second break. Then we're going to go into our squats. All right, so keeping the body loose. We got 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. We got those squats. Bending those knees. Thinking about when we're down low, we're driving the feet into the floor to stand up tall again. And time. There we go. We can shake it out, everybody. We have a 15-second break, and then we're hopping into our calf raises. And 3, 2, 1. We got those calf raises, lifting the heels up and down. This is the bottom of our 3rd round. After this round, after this exercise, we're going to have one more round. All right, one more round of the 3 exercises. All right, we got 10 more seconds of calf raises. And time, everybody. Awesome job. Okay, this is going to be the top of the 4th round. Last one, we're picking our weights back up for the last time of bicep curls, okay? And 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Last round of the bicep curls. Almost there. We got 15 more seconds. And 3 more seconds. We got 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're all finished with the bicep curls. We'll put those weights down. In 10 seconds, we're doing our last round of squats. And 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. We got those squats, bending the knees, sitting the hips back. Again, big breath out as we stand tall. Let's go. 10 more seconds. Finishing strong. Everything you got, using those legs. And time. There we go. We have a 15-second break, and then we're finishing with our calf raises. So shaking it out. And 3, 2, 1. Last round of calf raises, getting those heels up and down. Again, this is our active rest, so we're catching our breath while we're performing this exercise. We have 10 more seconds here. And time. Great job, everybody, with that one. I'm going to stop my timer real quick. My handy-dandy timer. Okay. We still have a few more exercises that we're going to perform, and then we'll have a seat in the chair for some exercises, and we'll stretch it out after that. Up next, we're going to be working on our shin muscles. So I'm just going to be doing 1 foot at a time, lifting my toes up in front of me. This is a good exercise to make sure that we don't trip over our feet when we walk. Making sure we pick those toes up. Great exercise to help prevent falls and improve our balance. And this is a simple one you could do if you're waiting in line at the grocery store or in the cafe. You can always just take 1 foot, lift it up and down. All right, let's shake it out. We got the same thing on the opposite side. Again, we're lifting those toes up and down, strengthening the shin muscles. I know my cross-country coach, he would have us do an exercise similar to this before And after practice, to help prevent shin splints, if any runners out there are watching this, you know that those aren't any fun. All right, we can go ahead and shake it out, everybody. Sticking with our leg muscles, we're gonna go into some side-to-side lunges next. So I'm getting my feet out wide. I'm gonna be lunging to one side. So when I'm lunging, I'm bending my knee and also sitting my hips back behind me like I'm sitting in a chair. Opposite leg is straight, and then we're gonna be lunging to the opposite side. So we're going side to side with these. And again, if this is an exercise where you need extra stability, feel free to hold on to a chair or to your countertop. Let's get 3 more. We're gonna go 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna pick those weights up real quick. All right, so if you're using weights or whatever equipment you have on hand, up next we're gonna be keeping the arms straight. We're hinging at the waist like we did in our warm-up, and then driving the feet into the floor, standing up tall again. So again, hinging at the waist, driving the feet into the floor, standing tall. Let's get 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right. We can go ahead and have a seat in a chair now, everybody. We're going to do a few seated exercises, and then we'll stretch it on out. Once we are seated in the chair, we're going to keep our weights or our water bottles, whatever equipment we're using. I'm going to be resting them on my thighs. I'm sitting up tall, and I'm going to be alternating, lifting the feet up and down. Good. While we're here, we're strengthening those hips, getting them nice and strong, helping us stay on our feet and improve our balance. Let's get 3 more, okay? We're gonna go 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, okay. Up next, we're gonna go for our side crunches, working the midsection. So I have one arm hanging straight. I'm crunching down to that side, and then back up to the middle again. I always feel like a little teapot when I do this. You remember that? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. Tip me over and pour me. All right, let me stop playing. Okay, we'll switch sides, everybody. We have one arm hanging straight. We're crunching down to the side and then back up to the middle. Let's get 3 more, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to keep our weights on our legs like we had before, Now we're going to do our seated calf raises. Let me turn a little bit to the side just to make sure you can see that I'm lifting my heels up and down while I'm here. All right, now I'm going to have us as fast as we can getting those legs up and down. And we can relax, everybody. Now we're gonna work our back muscles. I'm leaning forward in the chair with my arms straight, pulling the elbows behind me, and then back down again. Big breath out as those elbows go back. Let's get 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay. Last one, we'll do with the weights. Now we're going to be leaning back in the chair, elbows close. We're pushing the weight straight up and then back down again. This is an exercise you could modify by having 2 hands on one weight if need be. Or maybe you just have the weight in one hand and the other hand is free. Whatever works for you. All right, listen to your body. Let's get 3 more. We'll go 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, we can put the weights down. We're going to do a few core exercises. Then we're going to stretch it on out, and we're all finished today, okay? Now I'm scooting up in my chair, crossing my arms, keeping my core tight. All right, so we're keeping the core tight as we lean back. Big breath out as we lean forward. Let's get 3 more, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, 2 more exercises and we're stretching it out. Now we're taking the hands, rotating side to side. Everyone. Last exercise, I'm going to have us leaning back in the chair. Our legs are straight and we're fluttering the feet up and down, keeping the stomach muscles tight. All right, now we're going to go over and under with the feet. And lastly, we're going to hold the legs out in front of us. Last exercise, then we're stretching it out, keeping it tight, and relax. Woo! Very good, everybody. Okay. Stretching it out, I'm going to be extending out one leg, pulling the toes back, leaning forward. All right, feeling a stretch in the back of that straight leg. And we'll switch sides, everybody. Same thing, extending out the leg, pulling the toes back, leaning forward. We can relax, everyone. Stretching the arms out now. I'm bringing one arm across the body. Then we're going to pull the elbow in close. And switching sides. Again, arm across the body, pulling the elbow close. And we can relax. Up next, I'm bringing one foot on top of my knee and leaning forward, feeling a stretch in the outside of this top leg. And we'll switch sides, everybody. Same thing, taking the foot, placing it on top of the knee, and leaning forward. And we can relax. Last exercise, or last stretch, everybody. I'm going to be grabbing behind my chair. If your chair doesn't have a spot for you to grab behind, you can always grab one wrist if that's comfortable. And whichever variation we're doing, we're going to be pulling the shoulders down and back, leaning forward. Good. Opening the chest and shoulders while we're here. And we can relax. Great job today, everybody. Thank you for joining me for another tone and stretch workout. I hope you enjoyed that circuit style. If you did like that type of workout that we did today, make sure you come down to the group exercise room where Monday through Friday you can have an in-person tone and stretch at 10 a.m. Have a great day, everyone.